Oh man, we're live. It is 10 drink minimum. It's the last party of the weekend. You may be wondering, like, well, where are you guys at? And I gotta say, where we are is on my back patio. I spent the weekend working on it, building some coverage so that we could actually sit out here.
And it looks great, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. By the way, Smiley is here. There he is. Look at that, man. I think it looks fantastic. Yeah, right. I mean, you could even do like a later night show, right? Because we have lighting. It's all really pretty out here, I guess. I don't know. Something like that. I'm not a huge fan of this camera setup, but that's okay. Life happens. We do what we can with what we have, right, Smiley? Oh,
That is correct.
we lost some of the light over there. Oh, man. You want to fix that if you can?
I think it's fixing itself.
It's fixing itself.
That's right. Well, welcome to New Mexico, where all we have is wind.
You know, it's been stupid this year for wind, you know? Everybody's like, wasn't it windy there? And I'm like, Eastern New Mexico, yeah, where I'm from, it's fucking super windy all the time. It's just one of those things, you know? And here, I'm not, in Albuquerque, I'm not used to it. Are you used to it?
It's a bit shocking every
yeah.
year when it happens.
Yeah.
For some reason.
And it sucks. I don't know.
Every year when I have to walk down the street and collect my garbage can, I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, but right now it feels like it's like it's been a longer windy season than normal, I would say.
I don't know. I think it's just starting.
No.
April, isn't it April?
No, March.
Is it March?
March is like, which one is it they go, if it comes in like a lamb, it'll go out like a lion, or the opposite. That's some like old speak right there.
Okay, yeah, I don't know that one.
Let's see.
I just know every time I turn on my Pokemon Go, it's all, are you okay? Wind safety warnings.
In like a lion, out like a lamb. That's what does in like a lion, out like, where does that originate? Because they always say if like the month comes in like a lion, then it'll be, it'll be nice at the end, You never heard that before?
I haven't.
Oh, wow. I get a lot of those old colloquialisms from my family, they're like, would say all that stuff,
That must be like from here, because I get a lot of like Southern stuff. Like I'll get all the Southern speak.
Because like they would always say to me like, well, he couldn't carry a tune if you put it in a basket, stuff like that. And you're like, all right.
No, I got colder than a witch's tit.
I got those. Yeah, I got that's another one. Yeah, I'm used to that one, I guess. What's another one? Let me look these up.
I haven't seen you in a coon's age.
Whoa. Old speak. Is it old speak? Is that what it's called?
I don't know. I mean, I think you're on the right track with colloquialisms.
Phrases. Let's see.
I think of some more things from good old Arkansas.
Let's see. Classic. Maybe I'll do that one. Classic. Oh, I don't know how you spell it. There you go. Good old Google will tell you. It's like,
we see what you're doing.
Oh, 50 vintage slang words that sound hilarious today. Weisenheimer. Oh, I remember that. He's a Weisenheimer. And it means like, he's a wise ass.
Yeah, that one makes perfect sense.
Mm-hmm. Knuckle sandwich. Everybody knows that one. Who doesn't know that one?
Everyone knows what a knuckle sandwich is.
You're going to get a knuckle sandwich. Arf, arf, and arf.
All right, you got me on that one.
When loosely translated, the British term gives us another word for being embarrassingly intoxicated. I was arf, arf, and arf for, Thursday night. Yeah.
Oh, the British.
Represents the exact moment your drunk brain has had enough.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Ducky shin cracker.
So you take a shot of Jaeger, arf, arf, and arf.
Right. I don't know, man. And then you guys watching live, chime in with if you have any. But this one's a ducky shin cracker. What do you think ducky shin cracker means?
Jeez, I don't know. Fall down drunk? Are these all about being drunk?
That would be hilarious if that was the case. Let's see what dusty shin cracker means. Maybe we live in the wrong era, but when we think of cracking this in this article is bestlifeonline.com. So I don't want people to think I created this, but here's what the article says about Ducky shin cracker. Maybe we live in the wrong era, but when we think of cracking shins, the first thing that comes to mind isn't they must be a good dancer. And for the slang the kids are using these days, check out 40 words for people over 40. So I guess it means a good dancer. You're a ducky shin cracker. Smiley is quite the ducky shin cracker.
That is true. You should have seen me last night.
Yeah. Khaki wacky.
I have no idea.
Let's see here. Oh, it's somebody who's really impressed by people in the military because of their khaki uniforms.
Khaki wacky.
He's khaki wacky.
That is really old school.
He's are these like English ones? Like these aren't Americans, are they? Right? I don't know. Everyday slang. Okay, because this next one, I mean, that one sounds ridiculous. Sock doliger.
I have no.
A sock doliger is somebody who is particularly remarkable and special, or at least thinks they are. Like Kanye West, for instance. That Kanye West is such a sock doliger. Applesauce.
I want references for these because it sounds like someone's just making some shit up.
Okay. Applesauce. What do you think that meant in the 20s?
Well, it's not Chris Grasshopper. Ah, man.
Oh, whoops. I switched the camera too much. There we go. Sorry, guys.
Applesauce in the 20s.
Yeah. I know, right?
Are you strung out on cocaine? No,
it means...
Would it be laudanum? How far
it means you're full of baloney. If you were full of applesauce, not because you just had a delicious snack, it meant you were full of baloney.
So would you say that instead of saying bullshit, you're all applesauce?
Applesauce, you son of a bitch.
I'm calling applesauce on that.
Well, I'm calling it. Yeah, right. That's pretty. Yeah, exactly. Let me see if I'm coming through here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was just making sure my audio sound. Do I sound okay to you?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
The audio sounds amazing.
Awesome. All right. Now, giggle mug.
I'm assuming that's someone making a funny face.
Wow, that was really close. Someone who can't or won't stop smiling.
I got a giggle mug.
He's James Giggle Mug. Zozzled.
Okay, now that has to be in someone's drunk, right?
Words like drunk or inebriated are so cold. If you're going to describe how you consumed way too many adult beverages, then you would say, I got zozzled last night.
See, that one makes perfect sense.
I'm going to start saying that. I got,
zozzled.
Man, Thursday night, I got really, really zozzled, I'll tell you.
This guy with a...
Above and beyond zozzled.
I call applesauce.
I call applesauce on that, you stupid motherfucker. Oh, man, that's a good one. Flutterbum.
Is that like a socializer?
Let's see. If you called somebody a flutterbum during the 50s, they'd think you were complimenting their appearance. Probably not safe to try that today, as it kind of sounds like you're tossing out an insult. And for more slang word news and internet, wow, that doesn't answer what it means. It means you're complimenting somebody. Okay.
You look really flutterbum today. Is it a verb? Is it a noun? How is it being used here?
Giggle water.
I'm pretty sure I know what that is. On today's show, we are having Topo Chico giggle water.
I'm having a Ruby Redbird because of you.
Oh, that's right. My new summer job.
Yeah.
My summer fling.
Oh, the wind got us right there. Did you hear that?
I did.
Interesting. So, I mean, but we're outside. I mean, we're out on the patio. It's a nice, is it spring now? We're in spring, right?
That is correct. March 21st. Is the beginning of spring. And
so I thought, why not? Holly Ann is not with us today. She has had allergies and she got bronchitis and she cannot speak. So
yeah.
So Smiley and I will be here all alone for the hour or hour and a half or 2 hours. How long we do? I don't know.
It's like the other week when I couldn't come in because I couldn't sit down. There's two things you need for this show, and it's the ability to speak and the ability to sit.
Yeah. And Holly Ann says she misses everyone. She's apparently listening.
Oh, hey, Miss Holly.
I'm going to say that she's, let's see, let's go back here. And she is I say applesauce. I don't think she's really sick. Applesauce on that. I'm just kidding. Let's see. What's next? Giggle Water. You got that one. Mutton Shunter. There's like people over here. That's why we stopped real quick.
I'm going to say an aggressive meat eater.
No. This is I don't understand how this one... this is from 1883.
Oh, okay.
And it's a term for a policeman. You mutton shunter.
I don't even know how that... I don't know how that even, like, connects.
I don't either.
Like mutton chops. I know it's like a facial...
could be
like big old mutton chops, but... Shunter?
Maybe the cops back in those days, instead of mustaches, they had mutton chops. What a mutton shunter. You filthy mutton shunter.
I mean, I suppose we didn't really start calling them pigs until after the Orwell stuff, right?
Oh, is that right?
Well, yeah, it comes from Animal Farm.
Oh.
Because the pigs go crazy with their power.
Oh, that's right.
So you call cops pigs.
I see, that's right. Okay. I wonder if Holly Ann is jealous that we're out on the patio without her.
It is beautiful. I have a giant Topo Chico here.
Topo Chico. I have the beautiful Ruby Redbird from Scheiderbach. Kind of the perfect summer ale. Is it an ale? I don't know.
These are courtesy of my new summer job.
Oh, yeah.
I told them I would plug them. At the Bird of Paradise on Gibson.
Oh, man.
Come on by.
Hold on a sec. Let me add that to the ads.
I will be working there all summer. You get to see my glorious face, help you out with your wine selection or liquor selection.
Oh, there it is. Cool. I'm gonna add that image to the ads. Just
Yeah, they gave us all this beer for free.
Right? Did you hear that, everybody? They gave us a bunch of free booze. How do we get to be an ad on the show? Well, free booze never hurt nobody.
That is correct.
Let me see if I can do that real quick. And then we'll get back to the...
It's probably one of the main costs on the show.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, if somebody wants to give us free equipment, I don't really know what equipment we would need at this point, but...
Yeah, I think we're pretty stacked now. I mean, like, It's a nice day out. Let's just use the outdoor equipment.
Let's just use the outdoor stuff. Let's just use the temper. Yeah. And I mean, I started setting this up about 45 minutes ago. No problem. It was pretty simple, pretty easy. But yeah, man. Okay, what do we got here next? Dog soup. And you guys can also guess. What do you guys think dog soup meant? This is from the 1930s.
Jeez. Hopefully not what it sounds like. Do you think
that was a nice wind?
Do you think people ate dogs They probably did.
Ate dogs in the 30s?
Maybe.
I don't know. So dog soup is water. Because in those days, dogs drank water. And if you offered someone water, they'd be like, what do you think? I want some dog soup?
What is this, idiocracy?
Right.
What? From like out of the toilet?
Like from the toilet? Hotsy Totsy.
Oh, I've used this.
Uh-huh.
Everyone knows what Hotsy Totsy is.
What do you mean? What do you know? What does it mean?
I believe the equivalent today would be a hot mess.
No.
Nope.
Something was not so good, but now it's great. Yeah, we were arguing for a while, but everything is hotsy totsy now.
Oh, that sounds very Seinfeld.
Okay. Meat hook.
That's your fist.
Yeah, your hand, yeah. All right, pretty easy. Row de row.
What?
Row de row. Watching that umbrella about to take off over here. We have an umbrella out here that was kind of blocking the sun from us. Now it is no longer.
It comes and goes.
Yeah, it comes and goes. What do you think row to row means?
I have no idea. Like, how's it spelled?
ROW -DE ROW.
I have no idea.
Right? I've never heard of that. I have no idea if that's really a thing. This sounds made up. Apparently, it means rowdy. Why can't you just say fucking rowdy? These guys were getting row to row the other night,
Okay.
and I was like, oh goodness, hornswoggle. You know that one.
That is like being bamboozled, right?
Yeah, and I love it. It shows like an old lady like giving her credit card information over the phone in the article. I'm like, that's hilarious.
Do I need to repeat it for you?
Oh dear, I better get my credit card to give you the number.
Can I send you a photo?
Berries.
That's your bits and berries, or just berries?
No, just berries. This is from 1908.
Okay.
Berries. See if you know.
No, I have no idea.
It's pleasurable. It's from a book from 1908 called Sorrows of a Showgirl. And it means if something is pleasurable or what's best in life.
It's berries?
But wait a minute. Berries is best in life? Is that right, Smiley?
That is not correct.
What is best in life?
It's to I believe it's to vanquish your enemies. See them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of the women.
Pretty close, yeah. Something like that.
I think I messed up the first one.
Yeah, something like that. It's to see your enemies see your enemies crushed. Have them driven before you and hear the lamentations of their women, right?
Yes. I definitely remember the last one.
Okay. What about Jolix?
I don't know. That sounds like a mix between jowls and is something about food maybe. Maybe like
you're
like something's really yummy.
In a way,
Jowlix.
no. It's an unkind slang for a overweight person.
Oh.
Oh.
So someone just likes food.
Yeah. It says, we're pretty sure nobody would feel fat shamed today if you called them Jolix. Look at him. Look how Jolix he is.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Nosebagger.
I mean, I know what I think it means.
Right?
Because I'm pretty sure I know a bunch of nosebaggers.
What do you think it means?
Do I get a reference of where it came from? Like what era?
It's from 1909.
Damn it. So
it's a book from a book Passing English of the Victorian Era.
Oh, they had cocaine back then, right? No. Maybe it's snuff.
Yeah.
Like when they had snorted snuff back then.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you're way off.
Nope. All right. Not a nosebagger, huh?
Not even close. No.
I don't know what a nosebagger
It
is.
is someone who takes a day trip to the beach and brings their own provisions and doesn't contribute at all to the resort that he is visiting. Or she. What a sick burn. Nosebagger.
Who does that hurt? That's like a compliment.
Right.
We got this nosebagger.
I'm going to kind of skip through some of these. Zorros. It's like they have a bad case of the Zorros for reference.
Unnecessary heroics?
No, feeling anxious or nervous.
How does that?
Pigeon livered.
Is pigeon livered like lily livered, like your cowardice?
Yep, that's exactly what it is. Good job. Ding, ding, ding. They should have a game show of this, right? They bring in a bunch of Zoomers and they're like, pigeon livered. What?
Oh, how good is your knowledge of derivations? From early Latin.
Pumblechook.
What the hell is
Pumblechook?
That sounds like a game you play with logs.
Oh. It's derived from Uncle Pumblechook, a character described as the basest of swindlers in the Charles Dickens novel Great Expectations. So somebody who's, I guess, a greedy swindler is a Pumblechook. It's kind of weird though. Like a lot of these are taken from like pop culture of the time,
right?
And it's like, that's kind of cool, I guess. It could be worse. It could be like, I mean, I guess that's where you would take the stuff, right? You're like, have you read the new Dickens novel? That man's
a real Pumblechook.
That's like the equivalent of like today, where like, did you guys go see the Batman movie? And then they're like, have you read the new Dickens novel? Of course not. We're not rich, you know.
Stop trying to read, woman.
Yeah. Let's see. Abercrombie.
Abercrombie. I thought that was a family name. Does it mean really good abs? Because that's what it means now.
It's from the 1930s. I think it means racist now. Racist elitist is, I think, what it means now. I don't know.
I thought it like didn't they known for like the ab models?
Have you not watched the new documentary about the whole thing?
Obviously not.
Oh man, we got to talk about it. Then we'll that's a good segue. But let's figure out what it is. Let's see. It's a term for know-it-all.
What a real Abercrombie.
Yeah. So you haven't seen that documentary?
No.
Okay, so like I'm with you. Like I was just like a place that I just thought like rich white people went, and so I didn't go because I was none of the clothes were in my size, and B, I was not rich. I mean, I did have the one aspect, I guess, about me, but so in this documentary on Netflix, spoiler alert if you have not seen this, I'm about to tell it. Are you okay with me talking about this a little bit?
No, that's fine.
Because I went ahead and read an article about it afterwards, right? So, Smiley almost just fell. You're in a hole. This is a much more dangerous show, guys. It's dangerous out here.
Well, there's just a hole right there.
Yeah, and you almost fell in it.
Oops.
I probably could have moved the table more that way. I was just trying to get us under the sun, you know. Anyway, Abercrombie and Fitch, right? So, according to the documentary, this white CEO guy who was apparently closeted gay all during the early 2000s.
I mean, I'm surprised. Like, I know them from their
yeah. So he started this. He wasn't the brand is really old. It comes like from like the 50s or something.
Yeah.
So he started revitalizing it, and their whole like philosophy was hire only the most attractive people and put them in the store. I'm sorry, hire the most attractive white people, put them in the store, and you couldn't wear shirts if you're a man, and if you're a man, you had to wear your pants one size too big so that your underwear came out the top. And when they wouldn't really hire unattractive people, actually on the application they made all applicants take a photo, and if there was an area on the application where the manager would write like attractive or ugly or something that would like get them rejected,
something in between.
Yeah,
they only had one qualifier.
It was pretty much
pretty.
So then when they kind of got in trouble, like they would they changed the name of the workers. So they had like the impact workers, and those were the people who worked in the back or stocked or worked after hours, and they were the ugly people. And then the other people were models. So they called them models so they could get away with the same thing as a talent agency.
Okay, that's fair. They pretty much were models.
And anyway, like they were very racist. Like I guess this at one point, one of the managers walked into like one of the California locations, and there was too many Filipino people. And he told the manager, he goes, "You need to hire more people like that." And he pointed at the poster on the wall, and they were all let go.
Oh God,
they were all let go.
Damn.
And then, so of course they sued, and then there was some black people that sued, and then this one woman, she applied, and she was Muslim, so she had like just a scarf on her head. So on the application they put scarf on head, and they rejected it. So she sued them. She won. And when they would ask like the management, like, are you racist? And they're like, no, we just want the all-American teenager to come shop here. Well, I mean, the all-American teenagers seem to be like very attractive white people.
Like Norwegians? What are you talking about?
And so so then they got in a lot of trouble. They had to hire a diversity person, and like the diversity person for a long time was like the only person of color that worked for the company. They were like, trying to hire people at the lower levels. But then like all of the executives were white. And it was just like this constant fucking, And the one guy was like, I knew we were on the downswing when the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man came out and Flash Thompson was wearing Abercrombie and Fitch.
The bad guy.
The bad guy.
Not even the real bad guy.
Yeah. Just
the douchey side bad guy.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Like the bully. And I just thought that was really funny. It's like, so yeah, it's a really interesting documentary. I watched it. I was like, what the fuck? Like I didn't really realize they were that bad. And they used to like spritz cologne in the air. Like they had a machine that spritzed cologne in the air.
I know. It was all way too intimidating to go into that show.
Right. Well, that was on purpose. Oh, and then the other thing too is if they were dead, if they were slow, they would send out the attractive models into the mall to find other attractive people to try to like get them to work there. Like they would go out and recruit.
Like a weird cult.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Hey, you're pretty. Come be pretty with us.
I can't believe any of that though. That's kind of nuts.
I can. I went to the mall enough. Like I remember that. I was like, oh, you mean the ab models that are there for no reason?
Right.
Yeah, I never went into that into the shit show. I'm like, what the hell's?
And I mean, like, and the other thing too, it gets really crazy. Like, they had like specific documentation on how they had to wear each item of clothing in the store. Like they couldn't like modify it in any way. They had to have like if it was like a polo shirt, they had to button like the top button or whatever. Like literally, they had like picture instructions on exactly how to wear the clothes while in the store.
Well, I mean, if they're being paid as a model, like you say, that's completely normal.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, I mean, that was everybody. That wasn't just the models. Like anybody who worked there. If you were seen in the clothes, you had to wear them exactly how they told you to wear them.
Like a uniform?
Yeah.
Also that's not too bad.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah. I'm not saying it is, but
I didn't know about the cologne in the air though. Man, that makes a lot of sense.
Can you turn that?
Yeah.
Because like the sun is right in my face.
I just don't want to fall in a hole again.
Yeah, don't fall in a hole again. Head in a hole. Smiley's gonna get up and he's gonna move the shade so that it's not, it should just completely move. Smiley, grab the back thing. Yeah, and just turn it. There you go. Yeah, there we go. Oh man. Phew. There you go. Yeah, the wind just blew that like right out of my face. Cool. Thank you. Yeah. Much better. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we're live here. We're out on my back patio for a special outdoor edition of 10 Drink Minimum.
You're right. That is much better.
Oh man. Did it? Yeah. See. Okay. Yeah.
The sun was nice for a second.
See if I can get the camera to adjust. No, I've got to adjust it myself. Oop. Let me adjust my camera. So how are you doing?
I am. I'm doing great.
Yeah.
This summer is looking to be a great summer. It's just an awesome summer.
Summer of Smiley.
That's right. I went from like no jobs at the beginning of the year to like all the jobs now.
All the jobs. Well, that's good though. It's good that you have jobs.
And not just any jobs, all fun jobs.
There we go. I got my camera somewhat better.
I get to act on a TV show.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I get to work at a liquor store, which I mean that both of those sound like jobs. They're just fun things I get to do, and I happen to get paid.
That is pretty cool, though. So you worked at the Bird of Paradise before?
I did. I was a manager down there for 3 years.
So you're not managing now; you're just working there, though.
No, I'm just working there now.
And what's the perk of working there? Do you get discounts?
Well, we are drinking the discounts.
That's true. Do you get to steal like all the Thunderbird you can drink?
Thankfully, we do not have that anymouth.
You don't have Thunderbird wine?
No, we don't.
I badmouthed it so much they like removed it.
There's no way to badmouth it. There's no one's going around. What's the word? Thunderbird. No one's doing that anymore.
No one does that anymore, huh? It was the Gathering of Nations this last weekend. How do you feel about that?
It's always fun to see my fellow natives in their traditional garb and dancing.
That's right. Yeah.
And they all come through the liquor store.
Really?
Oh yeah, like in costume and stuff.
Costume? You call it a costume?
Is it
traditional garb, or what I would say? I don't know.
Well, I already used that word.
Oh, I got you. I don't know.
I was branching out. I mean, it is a costume.
Yeah, I had to correct someone who was making fun of one of the pageant women, ladies. You know, they wear the big. They do the pageant, the Miss. Yeah, somebody was making fun of that, and I was like, yeah, I really wouldn't do that if I were you.
Yeah.
I was like, I also don't want to get killed here, you know. And he's like, oh, is that a big deal? I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
you're making fun of someone's culture.
We come in tribes for a reason.
So it was kind of interesting. So protective. All of the weekend was kind of like set aside for the Gathering of Nations. I don't know if I've ever really noticed it being that heavily set, like set towards it. You know what I mean? It was like all the shows like downtown seemed to be like there was a gathering of MCs on Friday.
Yeah.
Last night there was a bunch of Native American bands and comedians at El Rey. There was a comedy show on Thursday, and then a show at Marble on Thursday that was Native bands.
We have money now. People actually cater to us now.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh wait,
that's true. I mean, that is very true. Did you attend any of the festivities? I mean, do you ever go to like the pit? I mean, it's at the pit, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have in the past, but not lately. Actually, usually I'm working.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm a white guy, so I'm not going to go, you know?
I get to see him come through the liquor store.
Billy was like, you should go. I was like, nah, I don't think that's what it's not for me.
No, it's for everyone.
Is it really?
That's why it's called a powwow.
Well, what do you mean by that? Like, what does that mean?
It's a gathering.
Yeah.
Like everyone's welcome.
All are welcome. All are welcome. No.
It's the equivalent of a hoedown.
Oh, really? Well, I mean, as a white person, I definitely know hoedown, you know? I am aware of the hoedown. Bro down, hoedown?
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on. Come on down.
Come on down to the hoedown.
You know, just don't. You might get some fist fights, but whatever.
But yeah, exactly. That's exactly why I don't go. And it's like one of those things where it's like, it seems like it's probably a nice thing, but then I'm like, white people they had a gathering of white people, that'd probably be a really bad deal.
It's called the Klan.
It's called the Klan, yeah. And I would go and I'd be like, what the hell is going on here? I thought we were here for a congenial, fun time. Why are we talking about all this craziness? And I would not be happy about it, Smiley.
No, I mean, you'd be fine there. They just like...
At the Gathering of Nations?
Yeah, they just make snide comments about you behind your back.
Yeah.
Like, whereas, see, I'm a little worse because I'd go there. I'm like really light-skinned Navajo with green eyes.
They don't like that either.
No, they would make fun of me really hard.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Well, that's not cool. I mean, you're still Navajo, right?
That's why I have to carry a card.
I know.
No one will believe me.
Does that make you feel like sad that they would make fun of you behind your back?
No, that's just a cultural thing.
Oh, all right.
I don't even think Navajos have like a nice term for any other culture.
Oh, really?
I think it's all just derogatory. This is mean.
Really? Well, that's not nice.
I guess it's not nice, but if it's like a universal thing, it just seems normal. If there's no other word, like if there's no other word for like another tribe, then like it's like, what is it? Like, well, they call themselves Santo Domingo, but we call them shit diggers.
Wow. You do not do that.
Yes.
Smiley.
Well, it's a little better now. You just call them SDs, but it still means the same thing.
Jeez Louise, Smiley.
I'm saying it's like a weird cultural thing. Navajos are very racist.
How does that make you feel?
Actually completely fine because I grew up with it.
Oh. All right. I'm going to tell Billy about this.
And he will agree. He'll be like, oh, yeah, we're all kind of dicks.
He'll agree on that. That's all right. Fair enough, I guess. So this morning, I'm sitting there laying in bed. I'm pretty not hungover. I was tired. Yeah, I didn't really go crazy drinking. I just...
It was a long day.
Yeah, it was a long day. I mean, I day drank, right? So I day drank. So I get up this morning at like 7:30. I hear like, all of group to the starting line. Get ready for the next heat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then I'm laying there for a while. All right, everyone in the second heat, get ready. Stand to the starting line. 10, 9. All same thing, right?
Where's
And I'm like, what in the ever living fuck is happening outside? Finally, I go outside and I forgot it's a run for the zoo today, right? There's like a fucking marathon. What I saw the signs that were like Sunday morning till noon. It's going to be tough to get out of the neighborhood because of Run for the Zoo. Now, what I did not know is that Run for the Zoo, the starting line, is directly in front of my house, blocking any way of getting out. You know, they have like a big blow up start, like a F1 race. That was like in front of the neighbor's house right here to the left.
Oh man!
So everyone lining up in heats was here in front, and I was just like, Billy, come look at this. And it's like way early for him, and he's like, and he comes rolling over. He's like, what the fuck? I was like, I guess it's the Run for the Zoo marathon. So luckily, I have my electric skateboard. I could walk out there among the people, get on it, and ride away. And
so you could escape.
Go to breakfast. Yeah, like I went and got breakfast this morning. On Sundays, I usually go to Java Joe's. And I had to like go through all these, like, first of all, I'm like ultra hungover. Not ultra hungover, just fucking.
It's pretty early.
It's Sunday of a rough and tumble weekend, right? And I'm like, oh God. And I'm walking out there and there's all these people like getting ready, like stretching and like all excited. They're all happy. They're with like their extended family. They're all like got their shirts on and they're all running.
Just a bunch of people ruining their Sundays.
Fucking A. And I'm like, oh God. Just walking through them and I'm just like, just trying to go get some greasy food so I can function as a normal human being today.
I need to get back home so I can play video games.
And I'm like,
what are you people doing?
Right. And I'm just like walking and they're like, oh, that's a nice skateboard you got there. Is it powered? Yes. That's awesome. I'm like, God damn it. Shut the fuck up.
You didn't have like this is my new thing that I love because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
You can go outside now with a mask on, headphones on, and glasses, and that's just a general do not touch me, leave me the hell alone.
Right. I did not. I should have. That's a good point.
Just
I was just like, oh God, how do I get eggs and bacon right now?
I just need grease right now.
Like I walk out the front door to go get in the car to go get food, and I just look over and there's like fucking 150 people out in the street.
Just a marathon right there.
In their shorts and their little running shoes and their like fucking matching shirts and, you know, and I'm just like, what in the white fuck people is this, man?
This sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, dude, it's like, and it's not all white people, but it was a lot of white people, man.
I mean, that makes sense. That's what they do on Sundays, man.
Oh God, it's like, we don't go to church anymore. We're running as church. It's like, oh, God.
We've given up on God. We've found another religion.
It's that feeling I feel after a 5K. Like, God almighty. It's like, no.
I think they just go home and wink off right afterwards. Or do they do it while they're running?
I don't know.
I'm so good at running.
There's some weird shit with that, right? Like, I know they tape, like, if you're going to do like a long run, you like tape up your nipples.
Well, I mean, yeah.
And then some people just like pee while they're running.
Yeah.
Right?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know, long distance. If you're doing long distance, you just pee. I mean, I have friends that do it. I'm not.
I don't even understand that. I mean, aren't you like sweating? How would you even need to pee? That seems like you're overhydrated.
Do runners pee themselves? Yes, there are in some instances where marathon runners have peed themselves or peed whilst running to try and stay on schedule for a good race time, because you can't just. But I mean, how does that go over? Because like if I'm like caught outside just taking a piss on the street, they're like, oh, that's illegal.
Do they just pee their pants? I don't know.
It just goes down their leg and they just keep running.
Fucking gross.
You know, it's like the Spy Hunter game. You just like pee while running in front of somebody and they slip in it. You know, my back. Dun 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 dun. Only like people of a certain age will get that reference. Da-na-na. Spy Hunter game.
He just threw down call traps.
Right. Holly Ann says, if you've had a baby, jumping or running makes me pee a little sometimes. Gross.
Well, I just assumed people have had a baby wear diapers. I mean, that's why they buy them, right? I guess it's for the baby.
I assume so, right? Yeah. That's a good time to like mix in adult diapers. You just put them in the same pile and nobody will notice.
Yeah, we all need diapers now. Everyone involved.
Everyone's diapering. Everybody's diapering. That's a new colloquialism. He's diapering, you know.
It's like, so you had a baby. Welcome to hemorrhoids and incontinence.
Really? Here's one for you. Muffin Walloper. What do you think a muffin walloper is?
I know what I think it is.
I'm gonna guess you're wrong, but
I'm gonna guess I'm wrong as well.
I'm just gonna read this because this one's fucking hilarious. And this is not my language. This is the article. Get ready for the sickest burn you've ever heard in your life. An old or unmarried woman who enjoys gossiping with her friends, usually while sipping on tea and nibbling cakes, can be described as a muffin walloper.
Oh my Lord.
You muffin walloper. Someone who stuffs the muff. No, way off.
You could really wallop that muffin.
Holly Ann's a real muffin walloper, except she's not. She's not married. Unmarried woman. She could be.
Burn.
Oh my God. That's probably because no, hold on. Here's another one. Handcuff.
What?
Handcuff.
I don't like.
What do you think it means? Yeah.
A singular?
Yeah.
Like a bracelet?
Close. Very close. It's another way to say engagement ring.
Oh my God. Man, I wish I knew that when my brother was married. Man, that's a sweet handcuff you got. What? The titanium thing around your...
Oh, wow. I never knew what this meant, but I've heard of it. Pitching woo.
No, I don't.
I had never heard it. I heard of it, and I never knew what it meant. Okay. It's slang. It's old-timey speak for seduction. People in the 30s just talk dirty without really talking dirty. We're pitching woo.
Like you're wooing someone.
Yeah.
Because I was such a dork as a teenager. I would say that.
Oh, okay.
I would say, "May I woo you?"
Oh.
Like, did you just say that? I'm like, yes, right. Just put your lips on mine, because that's how good it works.
Oh, wow.
May I woo you? That's so sweet. Yeah, it is. Put them right here.
Aw. That one's that. What was
Pitching
the one?
woo.
Muffin. What was that one again? Muffin walloper.
Muffin walloper.
That's a good one, man.
I'm still enamored with applesauce.
I'm bringing back muffin walloper, man. That's coming back.
You will hear me in the coming months calling applesauce.
Applesauce, you son of a bitch. That one is good. I like that one. I'm a fan of that one. I don't know.
Here, check this out, man. I'm gonna go pitch some woo.
Well, I heard that it's in a couple songs, and I was like, "What the fuck does that mean?"
It makes sense now.
Pitch and woo, a little seduction. Ah, damn son, man.
I tried.
I know you did. You did your best. You did what you could. Oh man. So Thursday night, I got drunk on Scooby Snacks.
What? Seriously?
Yep.
Where? Who was making Scooby Snacks?
Founders.
Of course. All right. That makes sense.
I wasn't ordering them. I was not ordering them. I had to look this up because I was drinking them, and they're pretty tasty. Let me see if
yeah, sugar plus booze is always going to be a fun treat
until the next day.
Oh yeah, not the.
Let's see here.
Actually, that makes my headache today makes a lot more sense. I managed to make it into anodyne last night.
Oh man!
And you know what my drink of choice is there?
What does it call? It's
Sambuca
and yeah, soda.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Not only is it flammable, but it's also so sugary that it's almost syrup.
Oh. So Scooby Snack is half an ounce of coconut rum, half an ounce of melon liqueur, quarter ounce pineapple juice, quarter ounce heavy cream. That's a bad idea. Ugh.
That is all sugar, man.
Yeah, man.
Plus some cream just curdle in your stomach.
Yeah, and it did.
That is
which makes me wonder, like, what's the I mean that's a 21-year-old, like, I don't know how to order drink. Right?
Yeah, I mean no adult is going to
I wasn't ordering them. They were ordered and they brought them to the table and we had like 3 rounds of those.
Yeah, if we want to punish ourselves, we just have Malort,
which is the opposite of all of that. So my question to you is, what is something that like a 22-year-old or 21-year-old would order that you've gotten drunk off and you just felt like shit the next day?
Pineapple upside down cakes.
What in the fuck? I mean, that does sound good though.
Nuts and berries.
Let's see. Pineapple shot. The shot or drink?
It's a shot.
This is from Amanda's Cooking. It is. Of course, I got to go through the blog before I get to the fucking recipe, Amanda.
When I worked at the Blackbird, there was a group of girls that came in every week, and I would. It didn't matter how early I cut them off. They would just throw that. They would throw up pineapple upside down cake all over the women's bathroom.
Oh boy!
Every single week, and I just walk in and it was throw up plus pineapple.
Oh,
and I just can't even imagine drinking.
Yeah, here's the ingredients of that. It's a half an ounce of vanilla vodka, half an ounce of pineapple juice, splash of grenadine, maraschino cherry for garnish. Wow, is that right?
Pretty much. I used Malibu instead of vanilla, but
okay. Oh yeah.
But yes, just all sugar, easy going down, and not even like a lot of alcohol in it.
Easy going down on who?
So I'm amazed how these girls got so wasted they would throw it up all over the place.
It's only like, well, I mean, it is an ounce of vodka.
Yeah,
let's switch vodka for Everclear, and we'll do Magnum pineapple upside down cakes.
No,
I'm glad I had the camera on that. Whoa.
No, like I can't drink those anymore, and it's not because I threw it, but I have to throw up. I can't do it. I can't even talk about them anymore.
Yeah, that's rough.
That is a drink I can never be around anymore. Even like an actual like pineapple upside down cake is probably like a little. I'll be like, nope, it's delicious. I'm like,
you don't want to do a Magnum? Oh man, why don't you want to do Magnum ones?
I mean, I suppose you wouldn't be able to taste anything else. Like once you start putting grain alcohol into drinks that you're not.
Well, that's what vodka is. Technically.
Potato. Technically.
Yeah, it's not grain. Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I mean, it's usually done with rice and corn or grapes. Grapes is a big thing. Ciroc is all done with basically the cast-offs of a wine press.
Oh wow.
So that was an amazing money-making idea. What are you guys doing? Just putting this in the trash? I'm going to make vodka out of it.
Oh. Very true. Very true. So something weird happened to me on Friday night. So there wasn't really much going on that Billy and I wanted to go to. So we went and had a couple drinks at Founders, and then we're like, well, let's go over and see Steve at the Bar Uno. So we get a walking, and we're walking down the street, and some guy walks up to me and he goes, "Are you Chris? You host a podcast, 10 Drink Minimum?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, I'm from Florida, and I'm a fan of the show. I'm just visiting, and I was hoping I'd just run into you downtown." I'm like, "Well, here you are. Here it is." And Billy was like, "Damn." I was like, "Right?" I did not expect that. So that was kind of interesting, right?
That's amazing.
And I wasn't weird about anything. I was like, "Oh, cool, man. Where are you up to?" And he's like, "Oh, we're going to try to get into Anodyne." I was like, "Cool." And I was like, "There's also a hidden speakeasy over there." I gave him the password so they could go to it. So I was pretty cordial.
Password's not just I'm on 10 Drink Minimum, because that's usually how I get in.
Well, yeah, but he is not. So he had to have the password, which is Shoe till tomorrow. So if you want to go to Founders today, it's Shoe. So you can get in. I'm giving it to the audience listening. Some guy in the chat says nice hair. I think he's talking to you, I think.
Oh, yeah. Because I'm on profile. I'm looking at you.
Yeah, nice hair.
You should see it down.
Or she. It's a he. I don't know. Maybe it's she.
It's,
maybe they.
It's getting ridiculous. It's down past my nipples now.
And it's fine for your background work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no one's mentioned. I get less roles now.
Okay.
Because I was previously getting hired mainly for, I had like a weird pompadour weirdness going on with the sideburns.
Yeah.
And that usually got me cast a lot more.
Well, if you got those muffin chops, you could be a cop, dude.
I'm no muffin shunter.
Look at Smiley at muffin shunter, yeah?
Shunting on muttons. I love mutton. I would never shunt it.
That's true. Yeah. I think I'm going to cut the podcast short today. I don't think I'm going to go longer. We're going to just do an hour. Is that fine with you?
I'm fine, man. Whatever.
All right. I'm tired, man. I haven't slept a bunch today. I'm still.
Yeah, you had a marathon in front of your house.
It is a fucking marathon going on in front of my house. And you know what? We get it, folks. We get it. You don't have another hobby. These are I'm not saying that like there's anything wrong with being healthy. And this one isn't even that bad. But there's all these other like marathon things that people do. These like, oh man, it's the zombie one where zombies chase you. It's the one where you throw like different color powder all over each other and then run. It's like, do you really need a theme now for everything?
For something as uncomfortable as running for a long time, probably.
I wouldn't want to throw fucking dry powder all over myself. And then what do you think of these?
Make it festive while you torture yourself.
What about these ones where it's like the Tough Mudder or the Spartan race?
I don't know. It all sounds like ridiculous to me. Like,
yeah,
if you want to run, just go run.
Yeah. Just join the military already. Right?
Right.
Just join the fucking military unless you're too old. And then, I don't know.
I work out, but I don't make it. I'm not like, hey, look at me, I'm working out.
I'm going under barbed wire while they shoot guns over me.
Everyone look at me running. Everyone can see it.
Yeah.
This is proof that I work out.
I just literally walk out my door and I go, and you know what they did? They left a bunch of goddamn trash.
Of course they did.
Of course they did.
Because they're entitled as fuck.
Oh yeah. We're all about clean living.
I'm running
but not a clean earth. But not a clean earth.
I'm not running for fear or for necessity. I'm running for fun.
Fuck your earth. As long as I look good at church.
Check out all this fancy clothing just for running.
We really got spiteful at the end. I was just trying to I literally walk out my front door and there's like these people who like went to bed early last night and they're like just up and full of fucking cheer and joy.
Cocaine and Adderall.
Do you think anybody's
going on?
You think so?
Well, Adderall is socially acceptable now. Everyone does it.
Chugging a Monster and then running whatever. Run or walk. We don't care.
Yeah, just as long as you're out in public showing off that you work out.
I'm also like more offended by the walkers, right? Because if you're gonna fucking do it, just do it right.
You should just put on like a little shirt and just been on your skateboard. All powered, not even doing anything.
What?
Look at me.
What happened to the competitiveness in this country? I'm competing against myself. No.
That's only for bowling.
Just get out there and fucking destroy everyone else, and then point at them as you cross the finish line, like we used to do.
Pee your pants and let them fucking slip in your puddle.
Fucking A, like we used to do. This country's gone to shit. Walk or run? No, dominate.
Run past them, pick up all their litter.
Yeah.
See
Gamble.
This is all you.
Yeah. Everyone gets a medal for finishing the race.
Yeah, why don't they have a spite run?
But they should have the medals like numbers on them.
I'd be in a spite run. I'd be chugging like hard Topo Chicos.
Yeah.
Throwing people's trash in their face.
Yeah. But like I want them to label the medals with a number. So someone goes, like, completed the race. I'll be like, yeah, 347th.
Put that on your wall.
How many people were in the race? 348.
That's right. Someone died along the way. I beat that guy.
I beat that guy. He had a heart attack because he woke up too early in the fucking morning on a Sunday to run a 5K marathon or something. But Chris, it was only a 2K. Shut the fuck up.
That apparently you can walk through.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. And then there was volunteers out there like directing people. What do you people have not? What is missing in your lives? Huh? That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to think of social life. Maybe that is their social life.
I don't know.
They chat while they're doing it?
I need somebody to fucking write into the show and say, hey, I run marathons because of this. And then I got to know. I got to know what's going on here.
I've never understood it.
Also, why?
I mean, I danced in a parade, but it was a parade.
Why did
there was a point to it?
Why do they got to do this in the middle of the fucking city? Can't they just go out in the country and do this? You know?
No, it has to be a big event.
And then I was about to say I go shoot my guns in the country, but then I was like, well, there's a lot of people who shoot their guns in the city here, so I'm kind of wrong on that. But all right, whatever. My bad. I apologize for all these healthy, get up early, smiley, congenial runner motherfuckers.
I don't. I'm going to keep my spite on that. That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Look at me. I'm running for fun.
He's running for, he's running not from the cops.
Are you trying to win? No. Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm trying to compete against myself.
Well, can't you just do that on your own?
Yeah, right.
Pretty sure you can run anywhere.
You can just time yourself and run around the block.
Yeah, they have these Fitbit things. You can just keep doing that.
Yeah, it'll tell you.
To your heart's content.
It'll tell you when your heart's about to explode from all the cocaine and running and Red Bull you've had.
I'm telling you, it's Adderall now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crush it, snort it, shoot in your veins.
Whatever happened to good old Red Bull and cocaine? Our country's going to shit.
I don't know, man. The FDA cracked down on that.
Ah, damn it.
They're all like, you can't have booze and
Did you ever try the energy drink called cocaine?
I didn't.
I did.
Saw it, though.
I did, and it like burned your mouth when you drank it.
Good.
And it was like, let's see if I can pull this up. We'll end with this.
My favorite was Rockstar. Because it had a full it had like twice the amount of bean complex that you're supposed to have in a day.
Wow.
Like in every can.
So this is from the Wikipedia article, and this is Cocaine, the Energy Drink by Redux Beverages. Cocaine was created by Jamie Kirby. This is from the Wikipedia, who used to work as a software executive. Originally, the drink was going to be named Reboot, but the name was already taken. Instead, the name cocaine was chosen for its potential to be controversial, but also taken. But I don't think the people who make cocaine are going to sue you about the name. Kirby founded Redux Beverages in 2006 with his wife, Hannah, and launched cocaine in autumn of that year. Wow. Let's see.
What's in it? Not cocaine. I mean,
in 2007, cocaine was temporarily pulled from the shelves in the United States after the Food and Drug Administration published a warning letter stating that cocaine was illegally marketing the drink as both a street drug alternative and a dietary supplement. The FDA cited statements made on cocaine's packaging and website as evidence for their claims. Wow. Let's see.
Who would think the FDA would crack down on cocaine?
And then and they decided to change the name because it was causing too much.
It was already being used by another product
by some folks in Colombia. In response, Redux Beverages removed the statements from their website and began working on a new name for the product immediately. At the end of May 2007, the Redux team decided to change the name to No Name. Huh. So it's just called No Name Energy Drink? All right.
I'm sure that didn't work at all.
In 2011, the Coca-Cola Company filed an opposition to Redux Beverages' trademark of cocaine and chili, claiming that the reference trademark would infringe fair competition. What the fuck?
And cocaine's not illegal everywhere. Just I mean, it's illegal here.
Right. Ingredients. The ingredients are carbonated water, dextrose, citric acid, taurine, caffeine, natural flavors, sodium citrate, D-ribose, salt, sodium benzenate, inositol, ascorbic acid, sucralose. Wow.
So it's basically Red Bull.
Yeah. Oh, it's harder than Red Bull.
So it probably has more taurine
on the can. It had 3.5 bulls on the can, like just little logos of 3.5 bulls.
So that's probably why it burnt
according
your
to
mouth.
Kirby, the drink contains 280 milligrams of caffeine.
Yeah. I can tell the caffeine in a sun-kissed soda.
Wow. Well,
I'm pretty sure that would make my heart explode.
All right. Well,
but I do remember fondly the days of the original Four Locos.
Oh man.
Where you would get so drunk that you were passing out, but also awake. So you'd be passing out while standing up and just slurring and like fidgeting.
Well, you gotta live a full life, Why not live a full life?
That's right.
I don't know. All right. Well, my dog is driving me crazy with barking. So let's end this special outdoor show. I want to thank Smiley for being here.
Thank you, Chris.
Do you want to promote anything real quick?
No, I'm good.
All right.
I'm good.
So
there will be things coming in the future, and I will promote those.
Okay. So we're here live most Sundays from 5 to 7. We're going to cut it short today. Just a little beat up, I just want to give people a show and have a good time. But most Sundays here from 5 to 7. I want to thank Smiley for getting us all this free beer.
Thank the Bird of Paradise.
Bird of Paradise, thank you for all the free beer. Go there for all your beer drinking needs. You need to get them to order Montucky's, man.
I'm on it.
Okay. Too many people are buying those up, man. It's getting fucking hairy again. I'm getting sick of it. Yeah. I hope Holly Ann gets better and she's here next Sunday.
We missed you, Holly.
We're going to have some more musical guests coming soon. Not to play, but just to be on the show. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see on that. There's a couple that I've got lined up coming up in the future. So keep an eye out for those. And yeah, add us on social media, except for Smiley. You can add me on any social media, Twitter, Instagram. I don't have TikTok, but
I mean, you can try and add me, but if I don't know you, I'm not going to accept.
Yeah, all that cool stuff. If you see me in the street, say hello. Apparently, act right. I'm not as scary as I appear on the show. I promise. Yeah, and with that, we are 10 drink minimum.